Cheese has often been seen in a negative light, labeled as too fatty, too salty, or too heavy. But what if this food, which many people avoid, could actually help you rebuild muscles after age 65? The reality is that the quiet battle against sarcopenia, the muscle loss that affects millions of older adults, might be fought with something as simple as cheese from your refrigerator. In this video, I'll reveal 3 specific cheeses that provide the proteins, amino acids, and nutrients your muscles need as you get older. These aren't just snack foods, they are natural, concentrated tools to help you restore strength, balance, and confidence. They are increasingly being recommended for seniors who want to stay independent. Stay with me until the end, and I'll show you how to use them for the best results with minimal risk. I'm Richard Coleman, and for over 30 years, I've worked in geriatric healthcare, helping older adults maintain mobility and regain strength. I've seen countless nutritional approaches, but these 3 cheeses stand out because they perfectly match the needs of the aging body. Let's start with the first one. A cheese many overlook that has a huge impact on muscle health: cottage cheese. Cheese number 3, cottage cheese. Some people might think of cottage cheese as plain or unappealing, a remnant of old diet fads. However, for muscle nourishment, it's one of the most powerful foods available for anyone over 65. The reason is simple: protein density. Just half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese has about 14 grams of protein for only 80 calories. This means nearly 70% of its calories come from protein. This is crucial because, as we age, protein becomes a protective shield against decline. Your muscles need a constant supply of amino acids for repair, especially leucine. Leucine acts like a key, signaling your body to grow and repair. The challenge is that as you age, your muscles become resistant to these signals and need more leucine to respond. Most older adults need around 3 grams of leucine at each meal to truly stimulate muscle repair. Cottage cheese provides over a gram in just half a cup, getting you a third of the way to that goal in a single serving. What makes cottage cheese even more remarkable is the type of protein it contains. Most of it is casein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually over 6 to 8 hours. Think of it as a time-release formula that steadily feeds your muscles. This is especially important at night, as muscle breakdown speeds up in older adults during the hours you're not eating. Eating cottage cheese before bed provides a slow drip of amino acids, which helps reduce muscle loss while you sleep. The benefits don't stop at protein. Cottage cheese also contains essential minerals like calcium and phosphorus, which are vital for both bone health and muscle function. Every time your muscles contract, they rely on calcium. Without enough calcium, even a high-protein diet won't result in strong, responsive muscle tissue. The phosphorus in cottage cheese also helps with energy metabolism, giving you a boost if you often feel fatigued. Now let's talk about how to use it. Knowing the science is one thing. Making it a part of your daily life is another. The easiest way is to make it part of your breakfast routine. After fasting overnight, your body is breaking down muscle for energy. A protein-rich breakfast like cottage cheese can flip this switch, turning muscle breakdown into muscle building. Half a cup with some berries gives you protein, leucine, and antioxidants to start your day right. Cottage cheese can also be a great addition to lunch. Use it as a base for protein-rich dips. Mix it with vegetables, or add it to wraps and salads. You can even use it in place of mayonnaise in chicken or tuna salad to boost protein. For dinner, it works well as a lighter alternative to ricotta in pasta dishes. If you dislike the texture, you can blend it into a smoothie to get all the benefits without the texture. Imagine this. After a 10 or 15-minute walk, you sit down with a small bowl of cottage cheese. The muscles you've just used are ready to absorb nutrients, and the slow-digesting protein will continue to nourish them. This isn't just eating, it's targeted nutrition. Over time, the stairs that once felt heavy will become easier, and getting out of a chair will take less effort. The decline many people see as inevitable can slow down or even reverse. This is why I put cottage cheese at the top of the list for protecting muscle in older adults. It's simple, affordable, and very effective. Yet, it's often underused. Too many people see it as a bland diet food, not realizing the profound impact it can have on their independence, energy, and ability to avoid falls. Cottage cheese proves that a simple, soft, and accessible food can be one of your strongest allies for muscle health. However, it's just one piece of the puzzle. To truly support your body, you should also consider a richer, more concentrated, and nutrient-dense cheese. Parmesan. Cheese number 2. Parmesan. When most people think of Parmesan, they picture a sprinkle on top of pasta. What they don't realize is that it's one of the most powerful nutritional tools for older adults. Just 1 ounce, about the size of your thumb, provides over 10 grams of complete protein. That's almost as much as a serving of chicken or fish, but in a much smaller amount. For older adults who often eat smaller portions, this concentrated protein is invaluable. You can meet your muscles' needs without having to eat large amounts of food. The secret is in how Parmesan is made. Authentic Parmesan, or Parmigiano Reggiano, is aged for at least 2 years. This long process breaks down proteins into smaller, more digestible fragments, making it easier for your body to absorb and gentler on your stomach. Many older adults struggle with bloating or discomfort after eating protein-rich meals. Parmesan avoids this, giving you high-quality protein without a heavy digestive burden. The aging process also makes it almost lactose-free, which is a key benefit since lactose intolerance becomes more common with age. While softer cheeses might cause issues, authentic Parmesan is usually well tolerated. But Parmesan's benefits go beyond protein. It's also a calcium powerhouse, with a single ounce containing over 300 milligrams of calcium, about a quarter of the daily requirement for most adults. Calcium is vital for muscle function. Every muscle contraction in your body depends on it. A lack of calcium will leave your muscles weaker and less responsive, even if you eat plenty of protein. By providing both protein and calcium, Parmesan protects both your muscles and mobility. So, how can you add Parmesan to your daily routine? The answer is to grate it fresh. The difference between pre-grated and fresh Parmesan is significant in both flavor and nutrients. A tablespoon sprinkled over scrambled eggs for breakfast turns a simple meal into a protein-rich powerhouse. At lunch, adding it to salads, soups, or sandwiches enhances the taste while giving you a meaningful dose of protein and calcium. For dinner, it pairs beautifully with roasted vegetables. Parmesan also makes a great snack when cut into small chunks and paired with fruit or nuts. This combination offers protein, healthy fats, and natural sweetness. A much better choice than processed snacks with empty calories. Because Parmesan is so concentrated, even a few small bites can make a big difference. This is a key lesson I share with my patients. Quality and consistency matter more than volume. Parmesan gives you both short and long-term benefits. In the short term, it provides easily digestible protein and calcium. In the long term, it supports bone density and overall stability, reducing the risk of falls. Some people might think authentic Parmesan is too expensive. However, you use less of it because it's so concentrated. A small amount daily goes a long way, and when you compare the cost to that of protein powders or supplements, Parmesan is both economical and natural. It's not a luxury. It's a cost-effective way to preserve your health and independence. Think of Parmesan as a concentrated partner to cottage cheese. Cottage cheese gives you slow-release nourishment in larger, softer portions, while Parmesan gives you a sharp, dense burst of protein and calcium in small amounts. Together, they meet the aging body's need for consistency, efficiency, and adaptability. As powerful as Parmesan is, there is a third cheese with a unique advantage: speed. Unlike slow-digesting cottage cheese and dense Parmesan, this cheese is made for rapid action. It delivers fast-absorbing protein directly to your muscles when they need it most. It also has cardiovascular benefits that go beyond muscle health. Cheese number 1. Ricotta. Ricotta is different from both cottage cheese and Parmesan, and it completes the picture perfectly. While cottage cheese offers a steady release of protein and Parmesan offers concentrated nutrition, ricotta provides something unique: speed. Ricotta is made from whey, the liquid left over after making other cheeses. This is important because whey protein is the fastest absorbing protein you can eat. It begins reaching your muscles within 30 to 60 minutes, nourishing them at the exact moment they are most ready for repair and growth. For older adults whose muscles are less responsive, this quick delivery is a huge advantage. Each half-cup serving of whole milk ricotta has about 14 grams of protein, but it's different. It is rich in branched-chain amino acids, a group of nutrients that bypass the liver and go straight to your muscle tissue. This direct route means your muscles can start using these building blocks almost immediately. This is especially powerful after physical activity. Whether it's a short walk or some light exercises, your body is primed to absorb nutrients. Eating ricotta within 2 hours of activity maximizes the benefit, giving your muscles the fuel they need when they need it. Ricotta also has a smooth, creamy texture and a mild flavor, making it easy to eat for those with chewing difficulties or a reduced appetite. It blends seamlessly into both sweet and savory dishes. Spread on whole grain toast with a little honey, it makes a great protein-rich breakfast. Mixed with herbs, it can be a savory dip. For those with a sweet tooth, mixing it with cocoa powder and fruit creates a dessert that supports muscle health. This versatility helps you stay consistent. Another advantage of ricotta is its low sodium content compared to many other cheeses. For older adults who need to watch their blood pressure, this makes it a safe daily option. It also has a cardiovascular bonus. Whey protein has been shown to support healthy blood pressure and circulation. This means you're not just protecting your muscles, you're also supporting the system that delivers oxygen and nutrients to them. The real power of ricotta comes from timing. Nutrition isn't just about what you eat, but also when you eat it. After fasting overnight, your body starts breaking down muscle. This is why breakfast is the most critical time to reverse muscle loss. Getting 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast has been shown to switch your body from muscle breakdown to muscle building. Many older adults eat a light breakfast, a modest lunch, and a protein-heavy dinner. This light-heavy approach doesn't work well for aging muscles. Your body can't store protein for later. Muscles can only use about 25 to 35 grams at once. If you save most of your protein for dinner, a lot of it goes to waste. A better strategy is to spread protein evenly throughout the day, aiming for a meaningful amount at every meal. Ricotta, with its versatility, makes this easy. It's also important to eat around your activity. Even light movement makes your muscles more receptive to protein. This is why I encourage older adults to pair food with activity. A short walk followed by ricotta, or light strength exercises followed by a bowl of cottage cheese will be much more beneficial than eating the same food without activity. Now, I want to address a few concerns. Many people worry about lactose, cholesterol, or sodium in cheese. The good news is that the 3 cheeses we've discussed are generally well tolerated. Parmesan is nearly lactose-free. Ricotta and cottage cheese have small amounts, but usually less than milk. If you're sensitive to lactose, start with small portions. There are some exceptions. If you have kidney disease, you should talk to a doctor before significantly increasing your protein intake. If you're on blood thinners, you need to keep your vitamin K intake consistent, so discuss any changes with your doctor. These concerns don't mean you should avoid cheese. They just mean your intake should be steady and guided by medical advice if you have underlying conditions. After 3 decades of working with older adults, I've learned that aging doesn't have to mean weakness. The human body is capable of growth and repair much longer than most people realize. It just needs the right fuel, at the right time, along with even modest movement. These 3 cheeses provide that fuel in ways that are accessible, enjoyable, and incredibly effective. The choice is yours. You can see cheese as a food to avoid, or you can see it as a tool to protect your strength, balance, and independence. The body you will have in 10 years is being built by the choices you make today. By choosing wisely, you give yourself the best chance not just to live longer, but to live stronger. Your muscles are ready to respond. Give them the nourishment they need, and they will reward you with resilience, mobility, and freedom.